Kia ora and good afternoon. Hi. Hey, I would like to touch on a topic that we are all familiar with. In fact, this particular topic is something that, let's just say, is slowly building in our community, our lives, and is changing us to the point that even though we are very much aware of it, we somehow ignore it because we, for some reason, can still see the harm in it. And it's not the object itself, it's more so how we use it. Ladies and gentlemen, that topic is technology based on TV and video games. Yeah? TV and video games. Now, TV and video games are, in fact, one of man's technological marvel because it's given us the opportunity to find or a way to, I guess, if you will, relax. So it's a relaxation, I guess, if system, if you will, an opportunity for us to interact with other people, either personal or across the world, and so on and so forth, like online gaming and so on and so forth. But it's also served as a great communication medium for businesses, for families, and for everyone across the world, especially in New Zealand, where we are basically so far from everything else, when it comes to the rest of the world. Anyway, you're probably wondering what's wrong with technology. Well, nothing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's, like everything that man has invented, or excuse me, I mean, people or the human race has invented, it does have its downside depending on how we use it. So take gunpowder, for example. Yeah, in when it was first invented, or when it was first discovered, was mostly being used as, for fireworks, not as a weapon, not as a, I guess, if you will, as a material for creating weapon or for hurting other people. It was nothing short of fireworks. And then one day someone realized, wow, I could actually use the gunpowder and hurt people from great distances. That is the issue when it comes to being a human. Anyway, so let's focus on TV and video games. Well, there's nothing wrong with it. It is great, like family movies, playing games with your children, and so on and so forth. Nothing is wrong with it. It's more so how we have allowed it to not just infiltrate our lives, but permanently take over some of the good things we already had in place. So, I have come across many young people who are so addicted, like literally addicted to TV and video games, that they simply can't do without. Now, I'll be honest, I don't think it was the child's fault, because naturally, in fact, let's put it this way, it's not a child's fault. Let's just put it that way. Because, as adults, it is our job to, I guess, if you will, manage what children do at home, including what they consume. So if we allow our children to get on, to watch TV every day, of every minute of every hour, and on and on and on, or play video games in that same routine, well, naturally they're going to get addicted. Naturally they'll be dependent on it. And you get to a point where, because they're so addicted, they need it. It becomes a fix. They need it desperately. And they'll fight for it. They'll fight you on it. They will probably get to the point of where they themselves will become physically abusive to you and verbally, just so they can get their fix. It is not their fault, ladies and gentlemen. Nor is it the people who built it. You see, the people who created, cinematic experience, television, video games, These people are business people. They've created a product. And the purpose of the product is to provide entertainment. So they sell the product, people buy it, and it's up to people, it's up to families to simply manage it. And it is not their fault, nor is it the government's fault. As a parent, when you make these choices, when you choose to buy these devices for your children, and you can't manage it, or you simply choose not to, there are consequences. And the consequences can be very, dangerous, particularly for the child. I mean, I've read articles whereby a child has actually died simply not eating and playing video games right through and through, day after day, not eating. That's how addictive it can be, because it's that, I believe is the neurotransmitter, the chemical, the dopamine, the excitement when these children continue to play and they want to get to the next stage after the next stage, and so on. They just can't stop. It is up to us as adults to intervene. And don't say, oh, I've tried and my child just would not stop. Let me give you one small solution. Turn off the modem. Sorry. Just turn off the damn modem. Remove them, throw it away. Just remove it from the house. Tell your provider to switch off the modem. If that means you can't watch either, just so your children can detox from these things. Now, let me share this with you. We live in a world where we're using, there's technology at home. Yeah, there's technology at home. We live in a world where there's technology at school. So think about it. Home, technology all day. School, technology all day. That's an entire day. Literally an entire day. And I know childcare providers out there who also put the children back onto the TV again. So you're literally left with, no time to play, like the old-fashioned days. Literally no time to play. We have created this problem. Just so you can understand, we as individuals who go out there and buy these devices and allow our children to sit there and watch on and on and on and simply can't manage it, we have created this. So you can't go out and start blaming other people for your problems that you have created. Or worst case, blame the government. What do you expect the government to do? It's not up to the government to ban people from running a business, from creating video games for those who enjoy and manage it appropriately. It's like food. There are many supermarkets that sell all kinds of food. Those who eat well and exercise and live well, and I mean eat healthy, are good. Those who don't are obese and they struggle, both physically and mentally. You don't expect them to go and blame the supermarket for supplying all those food. They're just a business. And you as the individual need to take responsibility. So ladies and gentlemen, TV and video games, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not bad. However, it's how you manage it that makes the difference. So, perhaps it's good to interact with your children, but at the same time, provide some time for TV and video games. A balance is all is required. Remember, too much of everything is bad. It doesn't matter what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my wisdom to you on this beautiful Sunday morning. Have a good day. Bye.